Your college football Saturday continues with a great showdown here on EA Sports. It's the Marshall Thundering Herd Stadium buzzing, kickoff team on the field, and we are ready to get this thing started. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. The Thundering Herd offense takes the field for the first possession of the game. They'll be matched up against one of the best secondaries in the country.
And this matchup is going to be so much fun to watch because this defense, they're really, really good. And they like to take away what you do best. And a lot of times that means focusing on your number one guy. Palmer, here's a problem. There's 2 in this offense. So I can't wait to watch how they handle both of these guys that can make big plays and what answers they try to come up with.
I think that's the big question, right? Because it's really hard as a defense to double 2 guys. And I think if you're on offense here, you want to try and change the picture, change the formation and alignment, use motion, try and confuse this defense, or at least force them to communicate to get the matchups they want to get. I think there's opportunities in this offense.
Pulls it in on the right. Steps out at the 34-yard line. Big pickup on that one in this offense within striking distance. And how about taking a big chunk out of this defense on the opening drive?
And with the speed they have on the perimeter, Reese, no doubt, they want to come out here and test this secondary, test these DBs, and they know they've got the QB with the arm talent to get the ball there. That's a great start for this offense.
Just barely picked up a yard with that last completion. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass again. Snagged in the middle. It's Norton. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. Ball's at the 25. They're in field goal range, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and short. Turns into the pile. He'll get that one all the way down to the 4-yard line before he's stopped. Marshall looking for the score on 1st and goal. He'll pull it on the read. And they get to him behind the line. It'll be a loss of 2. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Out wide left, it's Payne. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. And they've moved their way down, but still they need 2 more yards. Can they bang it in with a running game on 3rd down? He stopped short of the sticks. They're still in field goal range if they choose to kick it here. Absolutely perfect. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. And here's the sophomore quarterback who will be at the controls in this one. More than 300 yards and 3 scores in his last outing.
And Reese, man, he has been really, really good to start this season. Last week, excellent. But you do got that one loss on the ledger, but they've trusted him. They've put it in his hands. I think you want to see the consistency from the offense, Jesse, as it continues to grow, continues to get better throughout the season, but I've seen some great flashes.
Yeah, the amazing thing is when you talk to people on the inside of the program, they'll tell you if he can keep being consistent, play the way he did last week, they think they can go to the college football playoff. You mentioned the loss they have early in the year. They can't afford another one here in the middle of the season. He's got to play great today. But very quietly, they believe this could be a special year if this guy plays well.
The give to the running back from the shotgun. Hit and stopped right there. Not much on that pickup. didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Sells to fake. Fires to the wideout. Left side is Agnew. And they got the defense on that one, and they get it to the 29-yard line.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. To the air, it's Carney. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
And really good job getting to the quarterback. That's priority number one, trying to get pressure on him. Get him to the ground is a bonus. They had 6 sacks in their last game. They got to keep building on that number if they want to keep stacking wins.
Quarterback's got to get rid of the ball. That last sack's not on the line. That's on him. Now it's 3rd down. Motion from the wide receiver. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll be 4th down. After the incomplete pass, there is a player down on the field. Training staff checking out this junior defensive tackle. We hope this is not serious, and he gets back in the fray shortly. It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. And that is no good. So it'll stay 3-0 after the missed field goal. The Thundering Herd offense ready to come out and get this drive going. So they've put up some early points and now to build on this 3-0 lead. Now they'll run the draw. Continuing to turn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. Marshall might try to catch this defense thinking run here on 2nd and inches. Going downfield for the big play. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception.
Well, obviously it's raining here in this game, and the ball's slippery. I don't know if that slipped out of the QB's hands a little bit, but it certainly wasn't an accurate throw, and as a result, it ends up in an interception.
Now this offense is back on the field. Running inside. It's Dowdell. Finds some space, enough to get 5 to the 22. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Handoff again. Just enough there to get it to the 25, a pickup of 2. You have to wonder, after missing a field goal on the last drive, how are they going to play this 3rd down? They'll move the wide receiver. Got it, looking for the first down. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line. The run to the left. Pass to 6. He's stopped right at the 50-yard line, but they'll move the chains. It's first down.
And how about the running back, man? Rips off a big play. This offense creates some momentum, and what do? They keep their foot on the gas, right back on the football to try to keep this offense rolling.
Dropping back, it's Carney. Caught in the backfield, it's Brooks. He just slips and slides his way down to the 42. An 8-yard pickup on the first down completion, now 2nd and 2. He'll set up to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Timed that hit perfectly to keep him from making the grab. It'll be 3rd down. After the incomplete pass, there is a player still down, and they'll come out to check on him. They have work in front of them on 3rd and short from the 42. Looking to move the chains. They throw it complete to the left. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36. They go to the counter. Hit and drop behind the line. He'll lose a yard. Lost yardage on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Motion from the wideout. 2nd down, gonna throw it. Timed it perfectly to knock it free and forces a 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Turns it upfield. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the 1st down. And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. It's good. And after the 3-spot guys, we're all tied up.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
Number 38, set to kick off.
Deep in the end zone, it's Hamilton. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. From the gun, the running back has it. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Going with the counter play here. 9-yard pickup on the play. It's now 2nd and 1. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Just going to keep it after the snap. And after the tackle, we are headed to the end of the 1st quarter. It's been punch, counter punch throughout the early part of this game as we take a look at the 1st quarter stats. We've got a good one going here and looking forward to keep those vibes rolling here in the 2nd. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on 3rd down. They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild. Marshall will be forced to punt. This will be their 1st punt of the afternoon. He'll try to make the catch in traffic. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. Out comes the offense as they get set to take over. Quick give. It's Brooks. Got the 1st down. They've got him down at the 40 after he ripped off 15 yards. Starting this drive like that is exactly what they had hoped for. Now 1st and 10 from the 40. Tells the run, wants to pass. Between the hashes, it's Clement. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. Makes the grab. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the 1st down. After the 7-yard completion, it's now 2nd and 3. Gonna run it. It's Brooks. Nowhere to go. Ball at the 38. The defense will try to get a stop on 3rd and short. Dropping back, it's Carney. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. The punt team makes its way onto the field. 1st punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. And it looks as if there will be no return here as the punt goes out of bounds. Marshall takes over the ball, the thundering herd offense coming out. He'll do it himself. Give him a pickup of 2, now 2nd and 8. They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. Trying the left side. Stopped right there. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. They give it to him again. Good effort, but he's going to come up a little bit short. It'll be 4th down and 1. Marshall will be forced to punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Take the return out of the equation in this rainy weather. Fair catch is signaled for and made. And now this offense will take the field again. The run inside. It's Brooks. Might have picked up a couple on that one before he was knocked down. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. On the nasty move, and now he's got room. He's stopping. He's got enough to move the chain. It's 1st and 10. They've moved it to the 41. They'll run it. Pickup of 5. It's now 2nd and 5. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Draw play. It's Dowdell. He locked up and held on to bring him down. 3rd and short here from the 35. Might take a shot here if this is 4-down territory. Looking for a man. It's Carney. Rush is on. And good use of the hands from the defense to deflect the pass on 3rd down. They bring the punter onto the field now. 2nd time today they've been forced to punt. They call it a coffin corner kick for a reason, and you really can't do it any better than that. He puts that thing out of bounds right around the goal line. Trying to establish the run. Not much movement there. It's a gain of 1, gets him out to the 5. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Pulls it on the option. But nowhere to go. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Marshall comes to the line facing 3rd and long. Wide receiver going in motion. They'll snap it from the gun on 3rd down. And they grab it in the end zone. Good job corralling that football, but he couldn't get it out of the end zone, and it'll be a safety.
Nice job of the defense, playing fast, playing physical, upfield, forcing the fumble. They can't fall on it, they can't get the touchdown themselves, but they force the safety and put points on the board.
After getting caught for a safety, they're lined up and ready to kick it off. Looks it in. So guys, we'll get another look at this offense. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. Makes the catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one. Short completion on 1st down, and here comes 2nd and 8. Straight ahead, it's Brooks. He'll be brought down quickly after a very short gain. 3rd and long from the 42. If they can get some of it, it might give them a chance to go for it on 4th down. Out wide left, it's Clement. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36. New set of downs after the completion.
And it's on 3rd downs like this, if you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
And he has run out of bounds as they go backwards there and just avoided the contact. Pulls and fires complete to the right. They make the stop, not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the 1st down. Looking downfield, it's Carney. Under pressure, and down he goes. The defense bringing the heat. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. And here comes the punt team. Able to keep them from getting a return, and the ball goes out of bounds. They're going to mark it right around the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Snaps it, they'll throw to start the drive. Gets it to the back. He'll work his way up to the 24-yard line before being shoved out of bounds. Short pickup of 4 on 1st down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. The defense uses a timeout. That's their 1st. The brain trusts getting thoughts together for this big 3rd down coming up. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Rush right in his face. Just gets rid of that one. Marshall will be forced to punt. He only needs a sliver of daylight. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Off play action on first down. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
Yeah, and how about this defense, man? That's the third sack of the day. They've been putting pressure, getting him on the ground. Not something they've been good at throughout this season. This defense playing better because they're getting more pressure on the quarterback.
These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just getting after the passer. Got a man. It's Agnew. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Hits inside. It's Dowdell. He gets it to the 38-yard line, but this defense forces a fourth down. The kick is on its way, and they'll keep it away from the return man as the punt goes out of bounds. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Fresh center downs going to the air. Caught. He'll be stopped at the 27, but picks up 10 on that one. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Drops back on first down. In traffic, it's Payne. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, we welcome you into our palatial Orlando studios for the Week 3 edition of the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We start with UTSA taking on the number 15 team, the Texas Longhorns. And it's the Roadrunners with one of the truly dazzling offensive displays we've witnessed this season. They had a scoring answer every time they needed one and win a fireworks-filled football game. That gets their record to 3-0 on the season. Here now some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now. Bringing things back to your game, one more refresher on how the first half went down. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. Either way, it's time to find out. Back to the best in the biz for the start of this third quarter.
Second half just about ready to go, and Marshall will kick it off. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. And the offense back on the field, ready to dial up ball plays. They keep it on the ground to open the third. Tackled behind the line, and he'll lose one on the play. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. That is a sophomore offensive lineman down on the play, and we hope he's able to return soon. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Defense a little too jumpy there, and they got into the neutral zone too soon. The encroachment penalty on the D gives the offense a free 5 yards. Out wide right, it's Conrad. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Turns upfield. Surged ahead for a couple there. It'll be 2nd and 8. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. Looking for the edge. Now the toss. Plows through the defense. Perfectly timed on that pitch, and they pick up the first down on the play. And he got enough for the first down, but we'll need to check on that injured player. They've already moved the chains a couple of times on this drive, now out close to midfield. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Brooks.
These RPO runs, they're like body blows. I like them because it just sort of chips away at a defense. You'll take these kind of gains all game long. You keep running the football this way, you're going to keep moving the sticks. You're going to keep driving this defense back, so keep at it with the RPO game.
And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. Looking to throw, it's Carney. Stepping to the right. He hits the slide, and he's got enough to convert that third down. It's first down from the 37-yard line. Lets it develop. It's Brooks. They're trying to send a message with this running game. He stopped after a pickup of 4 to the 33. Second down, gonna throw it. Got it in the middle, it's Agnew. They pull him down, but he's got enough, and it'll be a first down for this offense. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Nice play by the defense to jar that one loose. Second and long here. Selling the fake. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
That's his second sack of the ball game. That dude is getting after the quarterback offensively. What's my adjustment? First of all, I'm going to roll out away from him. I'm going to double team him, let somebody else beat me, not that guy, because his speed off the edge is killing me.
They've methodically worked the ball down the field. 11th play of the drive coming up, but this one third and long. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. On third and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Right through his hands. He had a touchdown and just didn't look the ball in. It'll be fourth down. They're happy enough to try to take the points as the field goal unit heads out. Right down the boulevard. It's good. They extend the lead to 5 here in the third.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on fourth down so much easier. Just trot him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Marshall offense makes its way back onto the field. Their first possession of this third quarter, still trailing. Defense did just force a field goal, and we'll see if they can grab some momentum with this drive. He makes it up to the 20-yard line before going out of bounds. And he will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
Well, just nothing happening that time for the QB, right? RPO keeps it. He's trying to throw, nobody there. He tries to buy time, getting out to his right-hand side, but the defense took everything away and just forced the quarterback to have to eat the football.
The Thundering Herd trying to dial one up to convert on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. The throw. And this is going to be incomplete on third. The punt team makes its way onto the field. Not a lot of room to make this catch. A little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. So we'll see this offense make its way out to start the drive. Pulls it in. It's Agnew. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. From the gun, it's Dowdell. Dropped immediately. He got nothing on first down. Long way to go on second down. Looking to throw, it's Carney. And he gets rid of it. 3rd and long coming up. From the gun, wants to pass. Look out! Trying to make magic on the scramble. Brought down at the 37-yard line, and this defense denies them on 3rd down. Absolutely perfect.
How about it? 50-plus, no problem. Big leg, nice accuracy. That's a big-time kick for this young man.
Number 38, set to advance on the play.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. So Marshall is out on the field and ready to get this drive cranked up. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Snap on 1st down, wants to throw. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Boston. Taken down. They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. Wide receiver comes in motion. Makes the grab. And here's a fumble way behind the line. And the defense got it. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football.
Well, the quarterback got it to his receiver quickly and gave him an opportunity to make a few moves after the catch, but he's got to do a better job with ball security that time. That is a costly fumble.
Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. They'll move the tight end. Running inside, it's Brooks. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. They'll run him again. Can't get him to the ground. And he's into the end zone for a touchdown. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead. A quick strike, just as we expected.
Yeah, and quick strikes are easy when you got such great field position. Obviously, when the offense starts in such a good spot, puts the defense in a bad position, and the offense takes advantage.
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. They didn't have a whole lot of real estate in front of them when they took over possession, but they wasted no time. Couple of plays into the end zone. And he'll bring it back. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. The Thundering Herd offense ready to come out and get this drive going. There's some daylight. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. The fake wants to throw. Makes the grab on the left. Makes the grab down immediately. He picks up a few. 4 punts already, and they've got to convert here to avoid a 5th. And it's incomplete on 3rd down. Marshall will be forced to punt. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. On the return, he gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Opening play of this drive comes from the 34. In the backfield, it's Clement. Oh, he's got some space. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the 1st down, but a good gain on that play. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Quick give. It's Brooks. They'll wrestle him down just short of the 1st down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. To throw, it's Carney. Looking to the big tight end. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Bringing it back. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
Man, what great discipline by this defense. They didn't sit on routes short. They take a shot down the field on 3rd and short. Questionable shot, probably. Nice job being disciplined and getting the interception.
Yeah, and just because you have the shot play called on 3rd down like that as a quarterback, that doesn't give you the freedom to just throw it down there if he's not open. I think that time he forced it into traffic, and that's why it got picked off.
Marshall takes over the ball, the thundering herd offense coming out. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
They'll pull him down after a pickup of 5 down to the 23. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a 3rd down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up 4th down. They're in field goal range here on 4th down, but they're going to keep this offense on the field. Got to make the play on 4th. Converts on 4th down, and he's still going. And he's brought down, but he picks up the 1st down, and the gamble pays off. Sells to run, looking to pass. Got it! And they make the tackle, not before he gets the 1st down. Now let's see if they rush to the line or let the time run out here in the 3rd. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line.
When I get inside the 3 on 1st and goal, I want to be aggressive with the run. I want to be a physical. I want to be the more dominant team. You might know it's coming, but I'm still going to bring it. They tried to go with the changeup. They tried to throw the football very unsuccessfully. Nice job by the defense being ready for everything, even though they're inside the 3-yard line.
Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. Looking to throw on 3rd and goal. He wants it all. Oh, and he dropped it. He had a touchdown right in his hands and couldn't hang on. It'll be 4th down. Slams it ahead. He is stuffed on 4th down and stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They're backed up 1st and 10 from inside their own 5, and they'll try to get this drive started. Pushes forward for a pickup of 3. They'll mark it at the 8. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Right side, it's Clement. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the 1st down marker. Offense a little backed up here, and boy, would it help to convert this 3rd down. Keeps it himself. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. Kick is in the air. Gonna field this one in tight quarters. No room to bring it back. The Marshall offense makes its way back onto the field. They get the ball back after the punt, and they've got to be efficient here as time is winding down. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. That is the senior running back who's slow to get up. Holly will keep an eye on things on the sideline for us. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. Quarterback keep. Turning it on. He stopped at the 48, a pickup of 10 on the play. They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. The run inside. It's Boston. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice gain before the defense is able to stop him. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. Right back to it. He gets it past the chains, and it'll be a first down for Marshall. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Tackled almost immediately. Not a whole lot on that one. After the 4-yard completion on first down, now it's 2nd and 6. The ride. And he had no option on that one. Defense ready for anything, and they stop him right at the line of scrimmage. They'll need to get this one to the 31 here on 3rd down. Motion from the wide receiver. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Just gets rid of it before the heat.
And this is a tough time for this offense because you're in passing mode. You're in comeback mode, and what is that? The defense knows that. Like, they're pinning their ears back. They're coming after the quarterback, and you've already struggled protecting your guy today and creating those explosive plays. This offense is going to have to buckle up and really protect their guy up front.
Marshall moved the chains through the air. Now they have it on first down.
And this offense is going to have to be aggressive, right? Down a couple possessions, got to continue to get these first downs, move quick, don't be in a hurry, but they've got to keep the accelerator down because they need some explosive plays.
Marshall quick to the line. Second down to the air. Here comes the heat. Gets rid of it.
This offensive line is not going to like watching the film back tomorrow when they get the opportunity because they have gotten beat time and time again up front, especially in passing situations. All of the hits, all of the sacks that this quarterback has taken is the biggest reason why they're going to lose this game.
Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. They're all over him. Left side, it's Norton. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. Following the completion, we get a stoppage to check out the injured player. Marshall looking for the score on 1st and goal. He's looking to pass. Oh, pressure's coming. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. After the whistle, there is a man who has yet to leave the field, and they'll check on him. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Moving the pocket, it's Turner. Rushes on. And his first throw since coming in is incomplete. And they'll try to bite a chunk out of this lead on 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Under pressure. Good job just to get rid of that one. Hang on just a second. I think they're going to try to get the touchdown here. Man, this could be a gamble, guys. They could come up empty. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. A bold decision to go for it on 4th down, and one that did not pay off. He's got enough. And he froze that defender. He thought he was going to pitch it, kept it himself, and turned it into a big play. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. Fresh set of downs going up top. Throws to the tight end. Lucky to get it off.
And there's an example of what happens when the quarterback doesn't have a chance to set his feet. The pressure just forced him to have to work off schedule a little bit. And I think because of that, he wasn't able to be as accurate as he wanted to be.
Trying to save time on defense, they use their 2nd timeout. They've got 1 timeout left now. They'll have to choose wisely as to when to use it. Trying to get the corner. He'll pitch it. He'll be stopped short, and they'll force a 4th down. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. Training staff checking out this junior defensive tackle. We hope this is not serious, and he gets back in the fray shortly. Punt is in the air. Not a lot of room to field this one. Taken down right away. So Marshall is out on the field and ready to get this drive cranked up. They get the ball back after the punt, and they've got to be efficient here as time is winding down. At the 35, he's loose. And a nice pickup on the run and gets down to avoid contact.
He does a good job of dropping back, going through his progressions. Nothing there. What do? Go get some yardage. Make it positive. Don't sit back in the pocket and force something into a bad situation or take a sack. Great job making something out of nothing.
Second and long here. Moves the pocket. It's Turner. Turns it upfield. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. Third and short now. They snap it from their own 46. Burrowing for yardage. That'll be enough for the first down, and they'll mark it at the 48. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running.
And the defense gives up the first down. And oh, here they go. They're going fast. No time to substitute. Got to communicate quickly and get back on the line of scrimmage.
And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. The Thundering Herd to the line, facing a second and short. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach. This feels like 4-down territory, third and short from the 40. Off the RPO, quick throw to the right. Third down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the first down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute because the offense is going fast.
Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. Second down, clock's running.
And that's exactly what this defense needed. They needed to have something positive. Giving up some yardage, they've given up some plays, no big deal. Got right back in it on this drive.
And the pressure gets to him again, another sack. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that third down play. Corners are going to bail. On third and long, no secret what he needs here. It's complete.
You know, if you're going to complete...
All right, let me jump in here. They are going to go for it on fourth down. I'm not sure they have much choice in this situation. Needs it here on fourth down. Rush right in his face. It's incomplete, and the defense makes a stop and gets the football back. Running out the clock seems to be a mere formality here as they are ready to snap it in victory formation. Now this team has consecutive wins, and when you start expecting to find ways to win games and you expect that you will perform well enough to do so, that's really hard to stop.
It's a mindset, Reese. This team has it right now. You can tell their players trust each other. Big situations arise in games. They're looking at each other in the huddle on the sideline, expecting to make the play that's going to help them win games. This team incredibly mentally tough right now, David.
And you start to build that mental toughness when you start to string together positive weeks and you start to string together positive plays. Now you know you can do it. It's not, we talked about it in the offseason, oh, we want to do this. Now you're starting to execute it and put it together on the field.
That's going to do it for us as the season